Billy, I need your help desperately. I am your son. I lay out all the Lincoln Logs before I start building, and there's supposed to be an order based off of size so I know what goes where. What's your advice to me on how I can embrace that Curious George effect without losing my mind?
Well, here's the deal. Like we all, me, each of you, all of you listening, watching, we all think that our way is the best way, regardless of whether we say that or not. Like we just do.
I say it.
Right? Right? Understanding that your modus operandi, that sounds really cool, but it's not. It's just like your volition of will, or like how you do stuff, how you initiate action. There's a problem to be solved. How do you do it? Is so different on everyone, and it's not a character flaw. I think we take someone who appreciates creativity and like does it last minute and like that sort of thing as a character flaw, and it's just not. I think that would be my first advice for you, is to ask yourself, like, do I view this as a character flaw? Why did they not do it? Well, it could be that like you operate in your gifting, and I'm not saying that person can be lazy, but maybe you allow them space to do it the way they do it. There's an example of an event we did recently before the pandemic. We were in the same room together, and I had two young ladies that worked with me that I just said, hey, can you guys move these chairs? And they moved the chairs over to the side of the room. One person was like you, Will, and like when they moved the chairs, they strategically like moved the chairs in rows. And the other girl like literally was just chunking the chairs over to the side. Based on my assertion, based on my instruction, based on what I said, is I said, move the chairs. So my question for you is, Will, who did it correctly? Person one or person two?
Hey, we got chairs moved. Chairs were moved.
Right? And so that, I think a lot of us will give an instruction. A person does it the way that they naturally gifted to do it, and then we judge them based on the way that we would have done it, right? And so I think we just be aware when we have a certain instruction. Hey, I need this, and this. If they don't do it, then they're just lazy, or they didn't follow instructions. But if it's just you gave an instruction and they did it their way, we have to figure out what level of angst we're going to have towards that. So it was a really fun moment to look at both of them, and the girl that threw the chairs got it done faster, but we had no idea how many chairs it was. The girl that put them in stacks, we could read them, but it took her longer to do it. So it's a question of when we give our instructions, I believe more than anything, we just need to put the mirror back on ourselves, put the finger back on ourselves. Like, how can I lead through this? So hopefully that gives a little bit of a grid of how I think about different personality types.